What's up, you guys? 1,000 subscribers. We have finally reached it. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Amazing. If I only knew more words to describe how cool you guys are, I would throw them out there too. But I don't, and I don't have the thesaurus next to me, so I can't do that. But this is another MLB 2K13 gameplay. The Arizona Diamondbacks are at home, and they are taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Quickly, I want to talk about what I'm going to talk about in this video so you guys know what's coming. I'm going to be talking about why I think Patrick Corbin is the best pitcher in the game. Yes, better than Harvey. And I'm also going to talk about what we are going to do now that we've reached 1,000 subscribers. And at the end, I will give shout-outs to the the most recent people who have subscribed to me. There are a couple of you guys. There are 9 of you guys, to be specific, because we are at 1,009. Which is crazy, and can we get to 2,000? That's the goal. Gosh, it's crazy. So, let's talk about Cy Young, which is what I want to talk about. Well, not Cy Young, really, yet, but best pitcher in the game. That's what I want to talk about in this video. So, quickly, okay, let's get off the Harvey train. Can we please? 5-0, 1.85 ERA, and 84 strikeouts. If you look at that, you're like, wow, that guy's pretty good. And obviously, his winning percentage, he would have gotten more wins if his team would have scored more runs for him. I understand that, okay? But at the same time, it's like the most recent memory that I have of Harvey is him getting absolutely destroyed, okay? And I don't know why that is, but maybe it's just because he's on SportsCenter and they're highlighting him more. But you really have he's really good, okay? He goes out and he's a stud, okay? And then the next game he gets lit up. You know, so he's not consistent enough for me to get on the gravy train yet. Okay, now let's talk about another good pitcher who's out there, who is Buchholz. Now I was lucky enough to go see him live. Well, I don't know if that's really lucky enough because I wasn't like sitting behind the plate and like analyzing his pitching and everything like that. But I did see him in Minnesota when he went up against the Twins, and he attacked the strike zone like nobody's business. Okay, he was like, "Here, I'm gonna throw it right down the middle. If you hit it, great. But I bet you $1 million that you won't hit it," and they didn't, and they looked foolish. So Buchholz 7-0, 1.73 ERA, and 73 strikeouts. Sorry about that, you guys. So you look at that and you're like, wow. He's on a great team, but his strikeouts are right up there with Harvey. Harvey has 84, obviously, and Buchholz has 73. But I think one thing about Buchholz that hurts him a little bit is the fact that he's on a great team. Okay, his team does provide line support for him most of the time, and he kind of he's like, what is he really doing? You know what I mean? What is he really doing that justifies him getting the nod over somebody who you may have thought not being able to do it? Does that make any sense to anyone? So for that reason, because he's on a good team, I know it's a stupid reason, and he's a great pitcher. I'm not trying to say that Buchholz isn't a great pitcher, but I'm going to have to put him I'll even put him above Harvey, okay? And then you look at the opposing pitcher who I'm going up against in this game, who is Matt Moore, 8-0, 2.21 ERA, and 56 strikeouts. You look at that line, you're thinking 56 strikeouts is not the best amount of strikeouts that you can get from someone who has kind of been known for getting strikeouts. So it's surprising to see that number so low. But at the same time, you gotta think about his history. Okay, Matt Moore burst onto the scene. He was amazing, right? His first year, he was kind of establishing himself as a great number 2 guy behind David Price. But then he has a down year, right? As most people do, because the hitters adjust and there's scouting reports, and then it's kind of like, well, we kind of know what you're throwing, so we're gonna, mess you up. But then he adjusts to their adjustments and has a great year this year. So it's great to see that he was able to adjust and get better. And his fastball has always been something that people have been talking about as being one of the best moving fastballs in the game. So I'm glad that he's doing that, and I just want to give him a mention. I'm not going to put him up there with the Buck Holtzes or the Harveys, but he is definitely a guy who, if he continues at the stellar pace, could be in the conversation for, I'm not going to say Cy Young, but for a very, very, very good pitcher in the league, especially with David Price's problems so far. Zimmerman. Let's talk about Zimmerman. 8-3, 2.37 ERA. And also, I want to give a shout out to Lance Lynn, who has been amazing for the Cardinals so far. 7-1, 2.91 ERA. Amazing. Good job to Lance Lynn, somebody who I really didn't think was as good as he is right now, but he's doing pretty good. Zimmerman, obviously, you know what he can do, but I want to give him a shout out anyways, because I really like his mentality on the mound. I really like that. But let's talk about the guy who I am using, who is absolutely going to work right now as he gets this guy swinging. Guess what? Guess that Molina. Or in the comments, which Molina do you think that is? He strikes out, doesn't matter, he's gone, he's out of our picture. But 8-0, 1.71 ERA, 56 strikeouts. Yes, his strikeouts aren't really there, but he has great command over all of his pitches, and he, like Buck Holtz, attacks the strike zone. And if you look at the team that he's on, it's incredible that they are still atop the NL West. Now, I'm going to pause my commentary right now and tell you guys why I'm so frustrated with this game right now, okay? If you guys are watching, I had a perfect game going, okay? And then a double because Kubel could not get there. It would not let me move Kubel into the right position to make the out. I was like, I was like screaming. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you let me move and get that ball? You guys can rewind and look at it, but literally it made me move toward the ball after I couldn't get it. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, well, we gotta actually cheat you so that you don't get the ball and keep the perfect game going. I was furious, but that's why I prefer to play other games, you guys. If you guys want to hit me up and play some NBA, Madden, FIFA, Modern Warfare 3, whatever, Halo, I don't care. Any other game, I will play with you guys online besides this game. It is just so bad. And I'm sorry that if it sounds like I'm complaining, but hey, just being a realist. So, Patrick Corbin, like I said, if you look at the other starters on the Diamondbacks, Cahill, 3-5, 2.88 ERA, and then Kennedy, 2-3, 4.70 ERA. Alright? Now, obviously, I know Kennedy is having some problems or whatever, but I truly feel like the fact that he is able to jump ahead of those guys and keep his team in the race, especially with the help of Paul Goldschmidt, who is absolutely a monster. Just the stat for you guys, Goldschmidt has 41 RBIs. Guess who the guy next in line in the RBI category is? Eric Chavez. And guess how much he has? 25. 25 RBIs is the next highest guy after Paul Goldschmidt on that team. How are they still in first place? Because of the pitching. Because of one guy, Patrick Corbin. I'm telling you, man, he's an absolute monster. But whatever. All right, so let's talk about... write in the comments. Let me know who you guys think is the best pitcher in the game so far. But let's focus on what we are going to do now that, we have reached 1,009 subscribers. So it is time to vote on the game. I don't care what game I play. I enjoy playing every game. Like I said, even though this game tries to cheat me and make me lose, and you guys will see why coming up, and I'll pause my commentary when we get there. But write in the comments, let me know what game you guys want to play, and then the game that gets the most thumbs up, or the people that vote the most on a specific game, I will get that with the money that you guys use. Now, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Ground ball, and it would not let me throw the ball. Now, let's think about the situation, okay? One out, it's a guy on first, and this is a ground ball, easy ground ball, right? And if I throw to second, guess what? It's a double play. But they won't let me get a double play because the double play would mean that I'm out of the inning, and they don't score a run. Imagine that. This game. Sometimes, so many people ask me on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Xbox more specifically, Living, why do you subject yourself to this type of game? Why do you subject yourself to this amount of crap? And I'm like, look, all right, first of all, you call me Sir Living. Okay, that's first. Second, it's the only baseball game I got, and I'm a huge baseball fan. I gotta play some type of baseball game. Yes, there are those glitches like not letting me get Kubel in position, and there are those glitches like not letting me throw the ball to second base. And here, it's an easy play, and he throws it away for no reason. And it's not like it was in red; it was in yellow, really close to green. But again, it doesn't work out. But anyway, we get out of the inning. I don't know why I subject myself to this amount of torture. Oh, this amount of complete BS. Anyway, 24-hour live streams were actually commented on, you douchebags. What are you guys thinking? I'm going to die from those 24-hour live streams. So we're not going to do that, but we are going to do a game. Like I said, write in the comments, and the person that gets the most thumbs up or the most votes for a game, if 5 people vote for the same game, then I will choose that game. And because the 24-hour live stream was the suggestion, I will literally play that game and just play it until it's over, okay? Maybe not, but I will really play it really fast and finish it and post videos like, every hour or something like that, just so we can get through it. Unless it's like Skyrim. Don't say Skyrim, because I had that game and it's just too complicated and I don't know where I'm going, and I get stuck and I get lost in the forest and I die, and I get frustrated when I get stuck in walls and stuff. So don't say Skyrim. But anything else that's not that, I will play. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you guys are awesome. If I had more words in my vocabulary, I would say that. Big shout out to these subscribers: David Timmerman, Cody Enlow, Super T Page, Tim Plate, Isildur's Bane, TJ Haith, Soul Rack, and Nolan Lentz. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm 5-0. I'm out.